Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm Fanula and I'm here on a beautiful February day in Northern California, and today you're finding me at Cottage Gardens of Petaluma. As you might guess, I'm back from Australia and New Zealand, where I had an absolutely amazing time. I found some gorgeous plants, some gorgeous design ideas. I had the best time, but I am so happy to be back here on such a lovely day in February. And today, what we're going to talk about is everything you need to do in your garden in February to make sure you're setting everything up for a fabulous year ahead. So let's jump right in. What do you need to do in February in your garden? First things first, let's talk about the fun stuff and what you can plant. What I recommend right now, because of what's happened this year with all the bulbs and begonias and dahlia tubers this year, a lot of the delivery trucks were literally frozen. So there's a little bit of a shortage going on. So I think what you should do is run out and get the dahlias you're going to grow this year. Now, I love these hot colors, and I picked out a combination that I think is stunning, and I'm very excited about them. So these are my 3 additions to my dahlia collection this year. I just love them, but there's fabulous colors, and dahlias come in all shapes, all sizes, all kinds of colors. You're going to find something that you love out there. And if you've never grown a dahlia before, they're super easy. Just super easy. I think I have a dahlia video out there somewhere to show you how to plant one in a pot. You can find it. Well-drained soil is important. Protection from gophers is important. Grow them in the sun. That's important too. That's all I'm going to say about dahlias right this second. But go out, buy those tubers, buy those bulbs of the summer blooming gorgeous plants that you're going to want in your garden right now. We're between rain showers. There's plenty more to come, but right now here in Northern California, the soil's dried out a little bit. It's easy to dig. I don't think I'm going to plant my dahlias straight away because I don't think it's quite warm enough, but I am going to get them because I have a feeling they're going to run out this year. I've been hearing rumors about a shortage of begonia bulbs. Crocosmia, there's a thing going on there too. I think all because those poor delivery trucks froze with that terrible weather we've been having back east. Anyway, there's a start. Get your tubers, get your corms, get your summer bloomers now, and be ready to plant as soon as the soil is dry enough and as soon as it's warmed up a little bit. Then we're going to talk about bare root fruit trees. Let's go on over there, because now is the time to get your bare root fruit trees before they've budded up, before they've leafed out, and before they run out. People know that dormant season is the time to get the best selection. And with the weather being as nice as it is today, wouldn't surprise me if they start leafing out and budding out. So let's go have a look at the bare roots that we've got. Okay, bare root season. It is time to take your pick from all these wonderful varieties that you can find this time of year. Now, if you're not experienced in gardening at all, you might wonder, what the heck is a bare root? This is what a bare root is. They've been dug out of the field and shipped to us completely dormant with no dirt around the roots. We put them into rice hulls here because it keeps them at the perfect level of moisture to guarantee they're going to feel good when they get planted in the soil in your own garden. Now you want to pick your bare roots out before they start budding up or leafing out. Most of these wonderful trees, like the persimmons, the apples, the pears, the plums, they haven't even shown any signs of life yet. So you just have to trust that these bare root trees are going to spring into life and give you the fruit that you're looking for. But the other reason you want to get them now is because as soon as they start showing life, like these little peaches are kind of ahead of the game right now, we're going to be potting them up. So is everybody else out there who carries bare root. When they show signs of leafing out or budding up into bloom, that's when we pop them up. And they're taken away for a while and you won't be able to get them for a couple of months. I mean, look at these adorable little peaches. I think we'll be potting these guys up next week. So what else do you want to make sure you can get right now before they run out, or while you can really see what the blooms are looking like? Well, let me talk about seeds for 1 second. Get the seeds for your favorite heirloom veggies and your favorite summer vegetables. Get them now before those seeds run out, because that does happens quite a bit. So seeds, there you go. Flowering plants. These red buds literally just came in about 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm down to having maybe only 3 or 4. It's red bud blooming season. They are stunning right now. So if you've got a red bud in your future, now's the time to get it, because you can see what color flower you're going to get. And speaking of flowers and timing of blooms, camellias. February is a great time to pick out a camellia. So many of them are in bloom right now. And you can really look at them, see, is this what I want to see in my garden pretty much for the rest of your life? Now's the time. You really need to get out. If you want a camellia, now's the time to go out and find one. Same for primroses. Right now the primroses are blooming. Now I absolutely adore these little doubles. The Ballerina series and the Pretty Polly series. I love them. Look at this vanilla. Look at it. It's so, so pretty. So they're blooming right now. This is a time to go out, have a look, picture what beautiful primrose you want fronting the border in your garden. And I just can't put this guy down. I will now, but look at it. I was just in Australia, and this is really popular over there. It's a Hardenbergia. It's stunning. Blooms this time of year when not a ton of other things are blooming. And look at this plant. Again, this is a time of year you can find them in the nurseries. They're blooming, they're plentiful, and you don't want to miss out because everybody else wants one too. This guy's mine though, so I'm gonna hide it away over here. And I can't remember if Hardenbergia has another name, but they are so easy to grow. They're drought tolerant, they love the sun, they're evergreen, and they give you these gorgeous little mini wisteria sort of blooms. There's so much to be said for this. Covers the fence super quickly, so easy to grow, and yeah, you need to grab one in February. This camellia right here is called Coral Delight. It's actually, I wouldn't call it coral exactly, but it certainly is delightful. I love how each petal is a little bit ruffled and it flares around the golden center. Super, super pretty. And a really hardy shrub, very upright, glossy green foliage, tons of blooms in spring, or late winter really is what this is. Just feels like spring today. But camellia is a personal choice. Pick the one that makes you feel happy. A couple more flowering plants I wanted to bring your attention to this time of year, February, that you might really want to brighten up your garden right now. Grevillea, another one of my favorites because I saw a whole ton of them in Australia. Always loved them anywhere, but seeing them in their natural habitat was an extra special treat. But grevilleas are blooming right now, and if you've never seen a grevillea bloom, I want to bring you up close. This is one of the most commonly found grevilleas. It's coastal gem, a little low-growing plant, but the flower is spectacular. You look up at this close up and you'd just be astonished, like how is that even a flower? But it's incredibly popular with pollinators. Hummingbirds love it. Now, coastal gem is one of those really reliable, low-growing, drought-tolerant, salt-tolerant, wind-tolerant plants that you can grow. Very tolerant to our climate up here in Zone 9B. I don't know how cold it can go to, but I know it's really, really happy here. Even when we get kind of cold in the winter, it doesn't seem to mind. But it's one of the hardiest grevilleas. It is gorgeous, like all the grevilleas. I've got one other to show you that's blooming right now because all the rest of them just like fly out of here the minute they're in bloom. So come over here and let me show you this one. This is just beginning to bloom. This is called Eternal Blaze. Now, I don't know if you know about the classification of plants, but they're classified according to their flowers. You can see the similarity to the flower of coastal gem. The growth habit is entirely different. This is upright, more upright, little bit of a flowy sort of a one. But the flowers, they're red, they're spidery. Again, hummingbirds love them. I just love the foliage. Eternal Blaze is a new one for me, so I'm really testing it out and seeing how it goes. But by all accounts, it's really going to work so well here in our area. I've got pictures of moonlight to show you because, like I said, the minute it blooms, they fly out of here. But I'll show you a picture of moonlight, another grevillea that is a total favorite. Okay, let's talk about flowering quinces. Same thing. This is the time to pick them out because now is the time that they're blooming. I love this white one. The purity of it is amazing. And it does produce these little weird fruit, but I don't know if you'd want to actually use them. Cameo is another one. Looks like she's finished blooming already. Then there's your normal red that you see out there everywhere that is also gorgeous, but unfortunately I'm out of it. Can't show you. But yeah, flowering quince. Grab yourself a flowering quince. One more plant I want to point out to you. Great choice this time of year so that you can really see what the flowers are going to look like. Any kind of Spanish lavender. Now, Spanish lavender doesn't look like the other lavenders. It's not known for its fragrance, but it is known for blooming in the winter. As you can see right here, this guy even has a name that matches it. It's called Winter Bee. Blooms all winter long. You can see it now in February, just fully flowering. The bees love it. A little bit cold today, so I'm not seeing any honeybees on it. But it is a great time of year to pick out any Spanish lavender. They're all blooming right now. What do you want to do in your vegetable garden in February? If you're thinking about edibles for the summer, it is a great time to start some seeds. You're going to want to start peppers and tomatoes, and it's still a little teeny bit early for the summer squash and pumpkins. They germinate and grow so quickly, and the soil will still be too cold for them by the time you want to plant them. But tomatoes and peppers, basil, you could do that too. But there's so many starts you can plant right now. Let me tell you what they are. So, mustard. You can always plant mustard. And something about the flavor of mustard cooked up this time of year seems to give you extra nutrients. It's quite amazing. You can plant Swiss chard and collards and peas and sorrel and onions. Here's one vegetable I'm definitely growing this year. I'm not even crazy about onions, but the gold coin cipollini onion looks so darn cute. Roast those up till they're practically caramelized. They're amazing. They melt in your mouth. Super sweet. They're so great. Plus cute. That is always a factor. Cute and beautiful has to happen like that in my garden. But brassicas, your cauliflowers, your broccoli, everything like that. This is the time of year to plant them. You can always leave space for your summer veggies, which won't get planted till the middle of April or the end of April, or better yet, right around Mother's Day. Lots of time to harvest all of these fabulous starts right now. Don't forget, cauliflower is also a brassica. Great time to plant a cauliflower. And there's some fabulous varieties, colorful ones, gorgeous ones. Also, beets. Grow your own beets. If you've never grown your own beets, it is amazing. They taste so good. Easy to grow this time of year when it's not too warm. A little trickier in the summer months because you got to get that water so perfectly evened or else they taste woody. But now is a really good time to plant beets. So what else would you like to plant right this minute? How about some annuals like snapdragons and Iceland poppies, which are really more like a perennial around here, but stock. There's a whole lot of different wonderful little annuals that you can still plant right now, not have to worry about frost at all. There's a lot of perennials you can plant, but some of them are looking a little peaky. I'd wait a month on most of those. Something you might want to consider planting are cordylines. Talk about a bright pop of color. This electric pink cordyline, I just brought it in because it reminds me so much of my trip to New Zealand. Absolutely love it. I'm going to talk about chores really, really quick because I'm so excited about spring being just around the corner. I kind of don't even want to know about chores, but you do need to do some. Make sure you have finished all of your pruning of your deciduous trees. You want to get that done before they bud up and leaf out. Just makes them feel better. If you're a sprayer, this month is the last chance you're going to have for spraying your peaches and your nectarines and any of those stone fruits that get problems. Finish pruning your roses. I know it's hard because I know they're beginning to bud out already, but just do it. You will be happy. And then keep up with the slugs, keep up with the snails, do your weeding, be diligent about it right now. The soil is so light, so airy, so easy to pull. Those roots come right out. So it's great to get in there, into your garden, get those weeds out of there. That's kind of it for chores. Keep an eye out for slugs and snails. You know, they're like really beginning to be happy with the weather. It's been very moist. They've had lots of places to hide all winter. And just do your tidying up, finish your pruning, finish any spraying you want to do. You can amend your soil too to get it all ready for everything that you're going to want to plant with the coming seasons. I don't know about you. I am so excited about this coming spring. I have a feeling it's going to be another great year for our plants. Last year was fabulous. I think this one is going to be even better. So there you have it, everybody. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful. Please drop me a comment, ask any questions you like about anything I've talked about or anything else too. Be happy to answer the questions. Find me on Facebook or Instagram. I've been kind of lax on Instagram because both of those because I was away for a few weeks. Getting back into it now. Drop me a line or an email, but the best thing you can do is to come visit. I would love to see you, and I would love to show you around Cottage Gardens. In the meantime, everybody, have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Happy gardening.